Dad, what rose do we have here that we're pruning today?
This is a yellow hybrid tea rose, and I'm going to prune it to clean the inside out so that it keeps its shape. And the shape that I'm going to do is to cut the inside wood out so that there's no wood going in there, keep it out here. So I'm going to cut this one off here. That goes. There's one in here, so I'm going to cut that one out too. And this one in here, that's inside, so I'm going to come down and cut this one off down here. So that now has opened the rose up, and here is another one that is going up into the middle of the rose, and so I wanted to keep it open, so I'll cut that one out, and that opens it up. And there's another one here, so I'll cut that one out likewise. And here's another one down here, so I'll cut that one out. And you can see now that the rose bush is opening up to keep it open, so I'll continue doing that. Cut that one out there. Now I want this to just to have a shape here, and I see a bud that I can cut to. This little bud down here is like a little red dot on the rose bush, so I'll cut it to there so that the new shoot will go up here and keep it out there. So I'll just cut it there. So now you've got it open there, and it will shoot either up there or out there. And this one here is coming out too far, and this one here is too low down, and so I'm going to do the same there. I'm going to cut that one out there first, and then I'll cut this one down here right out so that it opens up. So now we've got the rose coming out this way to keep it open. So we keep coming around. Now this one down here is too close in as well. So we come down, and as we come down we cut all this weak stuff off. It's only weak. And we can come down right down to the bottom and cut that out. Out there. Pull that out the way. You can see now how the rose bush is opening up, and I'll come down to this one here. Now once this is pruned out, we can then clean all the bottom of the rose out, ready for fertilizing for next season, because you can get down into the rose bush. Now I'd rather have two cuts than one, because once you've cut it out you cannot replace it. So here I'll have a good look here, and have a good look here to where the rose is going to go, because you're near a footpath. And so I'll come down and cut it off here. Now it's open it up there, and then I come down here to see where there is a bud that could come out this way, and there is one just there. You can see a little dot just there. So I'll come down and put my secateurs in there and cut it off. Now that shoot is going to come out this way, and that one's going to go up that way. So that's the way it will go. And then I'll come around to this way here, and I want to keep it the same level, and there is one little bud right there where my finger is, so I'll cut it down to there, and then cut this out down there and that is now opened for whether I've got too many coming up. I wait until I've finished pruning, and so I then come around to here and cut this one out to have a look. Take that out, and I will cut it off to there and have a look. Now these are too close, so for this exercise I'm going to cut this one out here. Now we spread them out evenly and the same height all the way around, and so I'll find another bud around there the same and cut that out and cut this one out here, clean that up there, and then I will cut this one around to the same size bud and cut it out there. This one is inside, so that one's got to come out. Both of those down there can come out, so we'll cut them out. And then you see this one is going in, so we cut that one out. That one's out there. Now we come down to about here and we'll look for a bud down here, and we will cut it up a bit higher. Cut that out there. Cut this one out here. And we got one to go, and it's cut this one out here, and we'll cut this one to here. Now you can see that the rose is all open, but do we need all of those things? We don't. So I'm coming back and I'm going to cut this one out because it's older wood, and leave that there. I don't need this one here. That's going to come out, and this is coming down lower, so I'm going to cut it to there. We have too much here, so this is old wood. I want to keep this one, so I'll cut this one out here. We got too much on this here, so what we'll do is to cut this one down to here. We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could cut it down to less than that, but because it is a vigorous grower, I'm going to leave it like that for this year.